Hello student, today we will be looking at the format of profit and loss account which has to be maintained as per schedule 3 of our Companies Act. So what is the statement of profit and loss account? It represents the revenue, expenses and financial result of a business entity. It's a form for preparing the statement of profit and loss under revised schedule 3 of the Companies Act of 1956. So here uh, the items which are shown are employees benefit expenses, that is salaries and wages, contribution to PF and other funds, expenses of employee, stock purchase plan and staff welfare expenses are all shown separately. Depreciation expenses, interest income, interest expenses, dividend income, net gain or loss on sale or investment. These are all the items which appear in profit and loss account of a company. Then we have payments to the auditor, like auditor for taxation matters, for company law matters, for management services, for other services, or for the reimbursement of any expenses. These are all the services which a auditor provides to us, and payment made to the auditor should is also an item which is shown in the profit and loss account. And there are some items for of exceptional and extraordinary nature and prior period items, the items which we see in the profit and loss account. And under materials, goods and services, etc., in case of a manufacturing company, raw materials are there considered under broad heads, and goods purchased are also considered. And in case of a trading company, if the company is a trading company, in the purchases in respect of goods traded in by the company under broad heads should be indicated. So these are all the general instructions in preparation of statement of profit and loss account. So the items here which you can see is revenue from operations for a company other than a finance company. If it is a company other than a finance company, so the items are sale of product, sale of services and any other operating revenues. These are all the revenues from the operations, and excise duty should be deducted. Next, if it is a finance company, then the revenue from the operations will be revenues like interest earned and other financial services which they render to their clients. So revenue under each of the above heads should be disclosed separately by way of providing notes to the accounts to the extent applicable. So these are the items of revenues which a company earns through its operations. Next we have finance costs. Any cost we incur or the expenses we incur in the operations, these items are generally classified as interest expenses if we have to pay any interest, or any other borrowing costs, any cost which a company might incur while while accepting borrowings, or any other applicable net gain or loss on the foreign currency transactions and translations should also be considered as a finance cost. And apart from the revenue from their operations, there are other incomes which a company can earn. These other income items are classified as interest income. It is in case of a company other than a finance company. So apart from finance company, all other companies can earn interest income. And then there is dividend income which a company can earn. And then there is net gain or loss on the sale of investments. Any investments held by the company, when a sale is made, the net gain or loss which arises out of the transaction is considered as other income. And any other non-operating incomes like net of expenses directly attributed to such income should be considered under the head of other income and any other additional information. Say for example, a company has any extra information which it has to disclose. So this information has to be disclosed in a way by providing notes or additional information can be provided. If a company is bound to disclose any information, additional notes should be provided for such transactions or for such happenings. So, aggregate expenditure and income of the following items referred sums up our statement of profit and loss account. So, this is the provisions which or general instructions which has to be considered while preparing income and expenditure account. And our profit and loss account is all is shown in a vertical format.